Hey everyone, Sam here from Silly Stories for Kids. Guess what? Here's another story made up on the spot just for you. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's go. One day, a little boy named Lucas was very excited because today he was going on a special adventure. He was going to see the Great Wall of China. Now, Lucas was very excited, and when he got there, he could not believe how amazing the wall looked. It was so long and so incredible. But as he was walking over to the very beginning, he heard a noise above him. Ah! All of a sudden, on the ground in front of him landed a panda. "Hey," said the panda. "Are you Lucas?" Yes, said Lucas. Who are you?" "I'm Panda Pete. I'm so excited to meet you. I've been looking for you everywhere." "Panda Pete, where did you come from?" said Lucas. "Didn't you see I fell out of the sky?" "Well, how did you fall out of the sky?" "Well, I was on an airplane and I saw the Great Wall of China and I thought, I'd like to go there. Hey, is that Lucas?" And then I jumped out of the plane. "What? How did you see me from the plane?" "Well, I have very good vision, but now that we're here, I think that it's time for an adventure." "An adventure?" said Lucas. "Definitely. Everybody walks along the top of the wall, but have you ever been upside down, inside out the wall?" "What are you talking about?" said Lucas. "Oh, it is amazing. There's so many incredible things. Would you like to come? Would you? Said Lucas. He looked across at his mum. She nodded. Okay, he said. Now, he was very confused about what Panda Pete was talking about, but he was excited to see where it would go. "All right, first of all, we need to dig a hole." "What? How are we going to dig a hole?" "Well, you use the special bamboo shovels." "What special bamboo shovels?" said Lucas. "These ones," said Panda Pete as he pulled two out from behind his back. Panda Pete, I think we're going to get in trouble if we try and dig a hole in the Great Wall of China." "Don't worry, nobody will be able to see the hole except for us. You can only see it when you're holding the very special bamboo shovels." Okay, said Lucas. I guess so." So, Lucas and Panda Pete picked up their shovels and pointed them down towards the wall. "Are you ready, Lucas?" said Panda Pete. I think so," said Lucas. "Let's go," said Panda Pete as he slammed his shovel into the wall and started to dig. It was very strange because although the wall was very, very hard, the shovels seemed to dig through it like it was soft butter. They dug in, and as they did, something very strange was inside. "Look at that," said Lucas. He could see a rainbow path that was weaving around inside the Great Wall. How did we find this?" "Well," said Panda Pete, "that's what the magic bamboo shovels are for. Come on, let's go." He jumped down inside, and when he landed on the rainbow path, it seemed to shoot him along. "Wow," said Lucas. "Wait for me," said Panda Pete as he jumped on as well. It was an amazing sight to be seen. They were zooming along, blasting through the middle of the Great Wall. It was so much fun. "It's so quick," said Lucas. "Yes, but if you wanted to go backwards, just clap your hands 3 times. "What?" said Lucas. "Trust me." Lucas held up his hands and clapped 3 times. And as he did, the rainbow path stopped. And then it took off the other direction. "Wow," said Lucas. It was incredible. He couldn't believe what was going on until they popped back out the same hole that they had dug at the start. "That was incredible," said Lucas. "Thanks, Panda Pete. I've really enjoyed that adventure." "No, the adventure's not over." "What?" said Lucas. "What do you mean it's not over?" "Come on, let's dig in a new spot." "Are we going to jump on the slide from a different point?" said Lucas. "No," said Panda Pete. "I don't think you understand how the magic bamboo shovels work." I don't think I do either," said Lucas. "Come on," said Panda Pete as he started running along the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. "What are you counting?" said Lucas. "I'm counting how many steps so I know the right place to dig," he said. As he continued to run, they all of a sudden stopped very, very quickly. "Here!" yelled Panda Pete. "Oh," said Lucas. Here?" He pointed to the brick underneath his foot. "Yes, start digging there," said Panda Pete. As Lucas picked up his shovel and went to dig it down into the wall, Panda Pete yelled, "Stop!" "Oh, what happened?" said Lucas. "Hang on, I changed my mind. That one," he said, pointing at the brick next to it. "Oh, okay," said Lucas. So he went over to the brick next to where he was and began to dig. As his shovel went in, it felt different this time. Instead of digging through butter, it almost felt like digging through sand. Panda Pete joined in, and in no time at all, they had made a new hole in the wall. "Where's this one going to take us?" said Lucas. "Follow me," said Panda Pete as he jumped down inside the wall. Lucas followed and jumped down as well. It was very dark. He was inside some kind of strange tunnel. "Where are we, Panda Pete?" "Follow me," said Panda Pete as he grabbed Lucas by the hand, and they started to run through the dark tunnel until they popped out a door in the side of something. When they came out, they were in the middle of a very big, very busy city. "Where are we?" said Lucas. "Aha!" said Panda Pete. "It's not about where we are, but what we're going to do," he yelled, as Panda Pete opened a door in the side of the tunnel and then pulled two things out. "What are these?" said Lucas. "They are super sleds." "Super sleds? What are you talking about? There's not even any snow here." "You don't need snow for a super sled," said Panda Pete as he dropped it down on the ground, and Panda Pete jumped on. When he did, a steering wheel came out the middle. "Oh my goodness," said Lucas. "Yes," said Panda Pete. "Jump on." Lucas jumped on his super sled, and a steering wheel popped out the middle of his. "Okay, are you ready?" he said. I think so," said Lucas. "Let's go!" Panda Pete started driving off and started zooming around through the middle of the city. There were people everywhere that were very confused when they saw a panda on some kind of sled zooming around through the city. Then Lucas started zooming up behind him. The people were smiling and laughing. It was a very funny sight to be seen. "Okay, stay close," said Panda Pete as they zoomed between footpaths and over big embankments and all over the place. It was so much fun. As they zoomed along, Panda Pete seemed to be going somewhere very specific. "Panda Pete, where are we going?" yelled Lucas. "We gotta find the other entrance to get back to the wall." "Where's the other entrance?" he yelled. "Follow me," said Panda Pete, zooming in and out of things until they arrived at a playground. When they got to the playground, Panda Pete stopped his sled and looked very carefully. "Okay, which tunnel was it?" "What do you mean, which tunnel was it?" "Well, these are all magic tunnels, but you gotta pick the right one and you need to go in backwards." "Really?" said Lucas. "Really?" said Panda Pete. "I'm pretty sure it's this one," he said, pointing at one of the tunnels. "How sure is pretty sure?" said Lucas. About a 3. "A 3? Out of 20. "What?" said Lucas. "It's okay, don't worry," said Panda Pete, as he left the sled and walked over to the tunnel. He turned around and walked backwards into it, and when he did, shoo, he disappeared. "Oh dear," said Lucas, "I hope this is the right spot." He turned around and walked backwards into the tunnel, and as he did, shoo, he disappeared as well. When they arrived on the other side, it became very clear they had picked the wrong tunnel. As Lucas looked around, he was standing on top of a giant sand dune, and all that he could see in every direction was sand. "Panda Pete," he said, "where are we?" I don't know," said Panda Pete, "but I wish I brought my sleds. Look at this sand dune. That could be amazing." "Yeah," said Lucas, "that might have been fun, but we don't have them." "Well, I guess you'll have to ride me." "What?" said Lucas. "Don't worry, I'm good at this," said Panda Pete as he laid down at the top of the sand dune. "Jump on," said Panda Pete. "Really?" said Lucas. "Really," said Panda Pete. "It's the only way to get back to the wall." "I am so confused," said Lucas as he climbed on top of Panda Pete. Panda Pete laid on his tummy, and as he pushed himself off, he yelled, "Yahoo!" as they started to zoom down the sand dune. They were getting faster and faster and faster. It was amazing as the sand sprayed up behind them. Lucas was looking around. "This is beautiful," he said, "but how's this going to get us back to the wall?" "Okay, have you got the shovel still?" Yeah, said Lucas. "When I say go, you've got to jump and dig a hole in front of us." "What?" said Lucas. "How am I going to do that?" "Just jump forward and stick in your shovel. Are you ready?" yelled Panda Pete. "I don't think so," said Lucas. "Ready, 3, 2, 1, now!" yelled Panda Pete. Lucas jumped off Panda Pete with his shovel leaning forward. He stuck it into the sand just in front of Panda Pete. It dug a hole instantly, and he and Panda Pete fell straight through. They landed on top of something. They stood up and looked around. "We're back at the wall," said Panda Pete. "Oh my goodness," said Lucas. "This has been ridiculous." "Yes, it has been so much fun, but now I think I just want to see the actual wall. How about you, Lucas?" Yes, he said. "That might be fun." "Can I come along with you?" "Sure," said Lucas, as he found his mum and they started to walk. "Hey," said his mum, "where have you been? Did you have lots of fun?" "Well," said Lucas, "I don't think you'd believe me, even if I told you." And that is the end of the story. This episode is brought to you by Panda Pete Super Shovels. Have you only got a shovel that can dig holes? Grab a Panda Pete Super Shovel and you can dig a hole to anywhere, or any place, or any time, and all kinds of things. We hope that you've been enjoying the silly stories for kids. Head over to the website to join the family or for other ways to get involved. This has been me, Panda Pete. And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.